Jai Sri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10, the departure of Lord Sri Krishna for Dvarika. Here in the verse 25, it is mentioned that whenever there are kings and administrators living like animals in the lowest mode of existence, the Lord in His transcendental form manifests His supreme power. The truth positive shows special mercy to the faithful, performs wonderful activities and manifests various transcendental form as is necessary in different periods and ages. So here it is mentioned, यदा हे अध्यारमन्न तमधियो निरप जीवन्ते तत्र ईशा हि सत्वतः किला धत्ते धत्ते भगं सत्यं रतं दयं यशो भव्यस् भवस्य रूपाणि दार्दद युगे युगे. So here it is mentioned, as mentioned above, the cosmic creation is the properties of the Supreme Lord. This is the basic philosophy of Isha Upanishad. Everything is the properties of the Supreme Being. No one should encroach upon the properties of the Supreme Lord. One should accept only what is kindly awarded by Him. Therefore, the Earth or any other planets or universe is the absolute properties of the Lord. The living beings are certainly His part and parcels or sons, and thus every one of them has a right to live at the mercy of Lord Sri Krishna to execute his prescribed work. No one, therefore, can encroach upon the right of another individual man or animal without being a sanctioned by the Lord. The king or the administrator is the representative of the Lord to look after the management of the Lord will. He must therefore be a recognized person like Maharaj Yudhishthira or Parikshit. Such kings have full responsibility and knowledge from authorities about the administration of the world. But time, at times, due to the influence of the ignorance mode of material nature, tamoguna, the Lord, the lowest of the material mode, king and administrators come into power without knowledge and responsibility, and such foolish administrators live like animals for the sake of their own personal interest. The result is that the whole atmosphere becomes surcharged with anarchy and various elements, nepotism, bribery, cheating, aggression, and therefore femini epidemic, war, and similar other disturbing features becomes prominent in human society, and the devotee of the Lord or of the faithful are persecuted by all means. All these symptoms indicates the time of an incarnation of the Lord to re-establish the principle of religion and to vanquish the uh, mala um, maladministrators. This is also confirmed in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The Lord then appears in his transcendental form without any taint of material qualities. He descends just to keep the state of his creation in a normal condition. The normal condition is that the Lord has provided each and every planet with all the needs of the native living beings. They can happily live and execute their predestined occupation to attain salvation at the end. Following the rules and regulations mentioned in the revealed scriptures, the material world is created to satisfy the whims of the Nityavada or everlasting conditioned souls. Just as naughty boy are provided with playing cradle. Otherwise, there was no need of a material world. But when they are become intoxicated with the power of the material science to exploit the resource unlawful without the sanction of the Lord, and that also only for sense gratification. There is necessity of the Lord's incarnation to chastise the rebellious and to protect the faithful. When he descends, he exhibits superhuman acts just to prove his supreme right, and materialists like Ravana, Hiranyakashipu, and Kṛṣṇa are sufficiently punished. He acts in a manner which no one can imitate. For example, the Lord, when he appears as Ram, breached the Indian Ocean. When he appears as Krishna, from his very childhood, he shows superhuman activities by killing Putana, Agasura, Sankatasura, Kalyanag, etc. And then his maternal uncle Kansa. When he was at Dvarika, he married 16,108 queens, and all of them were blessed with a sufficient number of children. The sum total of each personal family member amount to about 10,000, 1 lakh, popularly known as Yaduvansa. And again, during his lifetime, he managed to vanquish them all. He is famous as the Govardhanadhari Hari because he lifted at the age of only 7 the hill known as Govardhana. The Lord kills many undesirable king in his time, and as a Kshatriya he fought chivalrously. He is famous as Amagha Asomardhava, unparalleled. No one is equal to or greater than him. So here it basically here it is clearly mentioned in this words like whenever there is a king or a administrator living like animal like the famous verse is there, jada jada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharat अभ्युत्थानम धर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय चतुष्कृतं धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि जुगे जुगे. The this verse Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 10 25 verse 25, it is mentioning the that exact verse in a lengthy form. Hope you got the concept of why Lord's incarnate himself in this material world, and how he is different from all the living beings. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.